second gear and to get the mud off, like around the yard a couple times?
Yeah, I said that. It's a good idea.
So I don't...
You beat me out here today?
Yeah, I got everything up.
Huh?
I know I got everything up.
You got everything out and ready?
Yeah. And we got
just gotta get the car out.
cup and the everything. You just gotta roll the G.
Did they find your phone yet?
Oh, I think you're lacking an impact is the only thing I see you're missing. But, Nina wants you to send her your password for your account because she figured out your ID or whatever, so she can...
Oh, for finding my phone?
Yeah, so she can try to find your phone. So, in a minute, you'll text her your password.
Like what type of password? Apple ID?
Yeah. Oh,
That will show the exact location where your phone is at.
in a minute, I'll unstrap the front and you can roll it out and pull it up over here. You gotta move that pressure washer over because you're gonna pull it up right there. Well, I guess it's alright. No, you're gonna pull it up right in front of that Jeep anyway, so you're fine. But so let's recap the night. What'd you do last night?
What?
What'd you do last night?
We got this.
Did you race a race car?
Yeah. And I didn't get lapped.
So last night was your first night not getting lapped.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And you guys weren't too far away from me.
Yeah. That's a pretty good accomplishment, huh?
Yeah.
Didn't spin out. Didn't hit anyone. Didn't get hit. And you didn't get spun, and you didn't get lapped. So the car's perfectly fine. So all it needs to be done is washed really good, gone through. Maybe we can work on improving something else. What did we say when we had time, when we weren't working on the car? There's some stuff we could do. I can't remember. All right, let's get it out so you can start washing. Yeah, buddy, yeah, how's it going?
Good.
So, I know you don't listen too well, but if you wash all the muddy tires up there,
Yeah.
that's a great idea, but you're gonna have to spend like another hour washing the pavement off.
So I was thinking,
What was you thinking? Let me know.
we do that tomorrow.
Not happening.
Why? It's gonna storm. And we have to go to a party.
Yeah.
Why don't I just do the body? Do this. And I'm doing tires tomorrow. On Monday.
But, so the muddy tires that he just spent a half hour rolling up there, you gotta roll them back down here. Because, you know, like I've told you 100 times, you gotta wash the mud off down here. Then take them up there and wash them. What's that?
It wasn't me.
I know, but he's your friend. He's helping you out. You should have told him. You should have stopped him and said,
I
hey.
didn't look at him.
Huh?
I didn't look at him. And I
Oh.
also forgot.
Alright, well, now you know. So, you can get him rolling them back down here. Hey, Noah. Dominic didn't tell you, but with the muddy tires, we gotta get all the majority of the mud off down there. But it's really just these purple ones right here. The other ones you can leave up here. Just these four right here gotta go down there. What are you doing?
No, I'm gonna start with gas.
Then what are you gonna do?
No.
You're gonna mow?
Yep.
That's what this is?
Yep.
Look at Hayden, he just turned around and thought about walking back in the house.
Why?
Then he saw me looking at him, so he turned back around and kept walking this way. Make sure we get more gas before we run out.
We're gonna run out in a couple days because we have to mow like 3 times a week.
You gotta mow like once a week.
3.
Do a
This
good
is our
job.
3rd time doing
Make
this.
sure you don't throw any rocks at any cars or people. There's my ride from last night. I did get in it, and I did not win, so I gotta eat my words. I did go a little faster than Uncle Grayson, but I also changed a bunch of stuff on the car. I changed everything on the car, really. All new springs, new ride heights, new scale numbers. Car was a little faster. I'd like to say it was me, but it's probably all the changes I made. Still not quite fast enough, but I had fun. Raced with Dominic for the first time, which was pretty cool, but also pretty scary, because you don't know what's going on with him. Main problem we got with this car right now, and it had it before we changed everything, with him last week, it gets right in the middle of the corner and then just wants to spin out, just right in the middle of the corner for no reason. Just all of a sudden tails out. That's something we got to figure out, but I think it'll get there. We'll keep working on it. Dominic's friend Noah helping him out. It's a lot of work washing a car. Dominic starts to complain every Sunday when he's got to wash the car, and I always say, well, if you don't want to wash it, just don't race it next weekend. Then of course he stops complaining and gets it done, but him having Noah here to help him definitely saves him some time. What are you working on?
I'm nut and bolting right now.
What's that mean?
I'm checking all of the bolts just in case if one's loose, then I can tighten it back up.
You're checking all the nuts and bolts on the car so that you don't get to the track and something stupid falls apart because you didn't check it, right?
Yeah.
So what bolts are you checking right now?
We use a strap.
You're going the wrong way, dude. You're trying to loosen them. You don't want to loosen them. You want to tighten them. And it looks like that's the wrong size wrench. You're gonna strip it. What size you got?
Perfect.
13. I believe you need a half.
It's perfect.
Okay, strip it.
That's good. It goes right on. How would I ever strip that?
I don't know, but when you get done checking all the nuts and bolts on the bottom, drain your oil. Don't forget anything. Tell me if you, when you think you're done. So, the man himself gave me a call last night while I texted him. He called me. Glenn Reitner. If you're from around this area into racing, you'll know that name. If you're not from around this area, you might still know that name. That guy is the true definition of a dirt track legend. I met him a couple years ago when I bought a street stock off of him. Well, actually, I met him before that. I went over there to Outlaw to race, and he drove by me like I was standing still. I felt pretty stupid. I'm sitting up in the stands. I see him coming. I'm like, oh, this guy just drove by me like I'm standing still. Comes down, sits next to me, says hi. We start talking. Turns out he's a wicked nice guy. And I found out he had a car for sale. Bought that off him, a CRS street stock. And then had him set it up for me and help me out. I've had a couple awesome guys help me out over the years. Butch Green, he helped me. Never would take a dollar. Tried to help me a lot. Buddy Lopdell helped me. Problem is, I'm a very slow learner. And Glenn took the time, taught me shit that I needed to know. But some guys like him, some guys don't. Most of the guys that don't like him are probably the guys that they're getting their ass kicked by him every week. And I don't necessarily blame them, but at the same time, if you're smart enough, if you talk to the guy, he'd probably help you out. But anyways, he gave me a call last night. We talked about this car. Showed him my scale numbers, ride heights, and everything. He told me what to do to make it faster, so that's what I'm gonna do. I learned a long time ago, if he tells you to do something, do it. When I first got the street stock from him, I'd call him after heat race, and he'd say, do this, this, and this. And then in my head, I'm like, man, that's way too much stuff to do. I ain't doing all that. I'd call him after the race. He said, why didn't you win? You know, man, that stuff should have worked. And I don't believe I told him right at first I didn't do everything he told me to do. After a while, I decided to try everything he told me to do, and that was the first night I got my first win in the CRS. So ever since then, he tells me to do something, I do it. So he told me to do a few things to this car, and that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if we'll get it back out this weekend. I like to be there for Dominic. We'll see. I might take it out. He wants me to bring it back out, so I might. And we'll see if them changes help. I'm sure they will. Will they be enough? We'll find out. The plug? Yeah. Yeah, you obviously already had it out, right? Or is that from a different car?
I already had it out.
Right.
But I put it back in because it started overflowing.
Alright. It ain't overflowing. It'll fill that up. It's just plugged up. How's that oil? Is it pretty black? It's kind of greenish still. It don't look bad. Let that drain, and don't do that. Set it up on the lift arm is where I set it, so I don't lose that. Know where it's at.
Show the camera this so I remember. Right there.
Good thinking. Now we can go back to the camera if we don't know where it is.
Yeah. Remember we did that last time?
Yeah. Alright, now take your oil filter off.
You said you already got it loose, right?
Yeah, I loosened her up. Probably be best off to start with your hands not covered in oil. You may want to grab a paper towel, clean your hands. Why ain't you getting it off then?
It's tight. I can't see anything, do I need a haircut?
Yeah, you do.
I think that's what I need.
You look like a mop head. Don't drop that oil filter. That sucker is draining slow. Tip it. Dump it. Man, you're getting oil everywhere.
What else is it to do?
Dude, don't drop it.
I'm about to drop it. Why does it even matter?
Just set it in there. And then you're supposed to have rags in your pocket so you can clean your hands. Stop. Just set it down. Clean your hands. Are you serious? Why don't you have... Here. Clean your hands. Why is this stupid thing not draining? It's about to overflow. I tried to tell you it was going to overflow.
What are you talking about?
You told me it was going to overflow. I told you it wasn't, and now I think it might. Is this freaking thing supposed to be this way?
I don't know.
Is that making it go down, or is that making it stop?
Oh. Dude, you have getting grease everywhere. You gotta stop.
What?
You don't gotta get grease everywhere. You gotta knock it off, dude.
It's oil. It's
What's
oil.
grease?
It's oil, dude, not grease.
Grease monkey.
I don't know if that's going to drain or not. I guess we're going to find out.
That's what I put my hair under there.
You want to stick your hand in there? Clean out the drain?
Your hair.
Oh, stick your hair in there? Take a
I'll do
shower?
that, can I?
No.
Oh.
Take your... I don't know. Nah, you better not. Stop playing in it.
Why not?
Because you don't need to be covered in oil.
It's just weird.
Alright, get your oil filter and oil. Fill up your oil filter.
Where is that?
You don't know? Your oil filter is right here.
Kind of block.
Oil's over here. You need 8 quarts in total. Fill up the oil filter.
Whoa.
Don't drop the oil filter.
This?
Hmm?
This? Can I put some of that on this?
No, you can just stick your finger in that oil. Stick your finger down that oil. Lube the rubber seal. That's a little much.
Just only stick my finger in it.
You got paper towel so you can clean your hand off, so you'll be able to screw that on without dropping it.
Grease monkey. You right?
Yep. Don't drop it.
I always thought I could see it. Okay, go stop a still. Go stop a still.
What's that mean?
I just said, do you like cake? And also I said, I like cake.
I like cake. You got any?
Yeah. Go, 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 go. I'm just kidding, whatever.
What?
Okay.
Alright, now you need to clean it off so I can get it tight. Because your hands are completely covered in oil. Now you've got that completely covered in oil.
I just think they're behind
Why don't you clean your hands off, bro?
I was clean. Look at my hands, bro.
Yeah, let's look at them. They're not covered in oil at all.
Yeah, I can check the fluids really quick.
I already did. That's why I crossed them off. Didn't you see they're crossed off?
Yeah. Put this one. Do you have to do anything with them?
Yeah, radiator was a touch low, like
yeah,
usual.
that was the one, but there's still water. Last time I stayed there.
Yeah.
Okay. You job.
Well, you got to put the plug back in.
That?
The oil plug, yeah.
I didn't put. Oh. Dear me, something makes me still. Papa,
Yeah.
do you think someone's ever done 8 cans of oil in us without putting the cap on it?
In this specific car or a race car?
A race car.
For sure. Like you're saying, without putting the plug back in, they started dumping the oil in and it went on the floor?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know that?
I would assume out of thousands of racers, at least a handful of them do it once a week or something. I don't know.
I can't get this car on me.
Because the magnet?
Yes, it just hooks to the side. Or when I put it in, it just hooks, like, what's it doing?
You know what might help you?
Don't even tell me to clean
If your hands weren't dripping oil,
it. I just got there.
well, maybe grab a paper towel. Try it with a paper towel.
What the fuck? What is this gonna do? What is this gonna do when he does this? What is this? What is the difference right here?
Uh-huh.
What's the difference right here? Let me look. Zero words. And then I get it in, and then it does that.
You gotta figure it out, dude.
It's just the magnet.
I shouldn't do it for you, because you need to learn how to do it.
Stop it. That's so stupid. It's never worked for me. Can I have my wrench away?
I don't know. What'd you do with it?
I don't know.
Please like and subscribe.